Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy, and this is Rivers of Nihil, and an older song. There's a reason I'm doing this. So, I had this album out, Where Owls Know My Name. And I did a song from it in 2018. A song called what was it called? This one's The Silent Life. I'm going to do The Silent Life, and I had that stuck in my head. Bear with me a second while I just click on something. I think I did the title track, Where Owls Know My Name, and I listened to it and I liked it, but I had a problem with the sound of it. And ever since then, I've had a niggly feeling that I made a mistake. I know. It's unbelievable, isn't it? As if I could have made a mistake, but I've had a niggly feeling that I might have been having an off day or whatever. So not long after I reviewed that song, so that was I've got it on here somewhere. When was that? July 2018. Later on in 2018, something like, I don't know, November or something like that, I saw them live. I was very, very lucky in that there was a tour that came to Manchester, which is near where I live, and Rivers of Nihil were on, Archspire were on, and Revocation were on. Somebody else was on, sorry whoever else the other one was, but those three bands. And it was amazing, and these were really, really good. By the end of that night, Paz was there with me. By the end of that night, we felt like we'd been in a boxing ring or something. It was such an intense evening. It was one of the best gigs I've ever been to, and not because of that gig, but that kind of piled on a bit more sort of almost peer pressure on me. But I've always kind of had this niggly feeling about when I did the song in 2018 that I did them a disservice. So I'm finally seeing if I can put that right, and I've chosen another song from this. I had a problem with the sound of it, and I've just have this terrible feeling that I was having a bad day that day, and I've never quite... I take this stuff personally, basically, far too personally. So it's like 2 years later, and it's still annoying me. So here we are, seeing if we can fix it, unless this sounds bad as well. So I purposely haven't listened to this. This is The Silent Life. From the same album. I think that's a long enough introduction for anybody. But my overriding feeling about Rivers of Nihil is they are an amazingly talented bunch of people. So that's probably why I want to try and fix it. I want it to be good. I want to fix a bad opinion if I had one. Let's get on with it before I talk myself into a corner. Yeah. Oh, there's nothing wrong with the sound of that, was there? I definitely owe Rivers of Nihil an apology. I've kind of known I owed them an apology for probably a year or so, and here we are. Don't say I'm not capable of admitting when I'm wrong. I mean, it only happens once a decade, obviously, but it just sounds so good. And I hope that people didn't listen to the first minute and think, this isn't for me. I hope that people did stick with it, people who aren't familiar with Rivers of Nihil, because that saxophone and that whole instrumental break, you do not see it coming. You know, it's just like, it's literally a joy to have it sprung upon you, and you kind of go, wait, what? You know, whoa, hold on. You know, saxophone's quite a good instrument for if you want to take your metal in a slightly jazz direction, because Vinter C did it fantastically in their last video, Crack of Light, was it? Shining, if you're aware of a band called Shining, they're literally like a weird jazz metal fusion, and he literally tortures his saxophone. I saw them live before I knew they were Shining, and I was just like, what on earth is going on? But it shouldn't work, but it fits into this so well, doesn't it? So yeah, Rivers of Nihil, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I said that it didn't sound right last time. Who knows? Maybe let's blame my headphones. It might have been my old headphones. Or maybe I was just having a bad day. Or maybe I just wasn't, I don't know. Whatever it was, I've always felt that I did them a disservice. So there you go. I hope that they put out another album. I haven't seen any mention of another album yet. But go and buy this and help me apologise to the band. Like I say, saw them live and they were great. They were really good. So Archspire, of course, as you can imagine, that was like mind-blowing. And then we saw Revocation were headlining, and that was just, those guys were awesome. So altogether, the whole evening was a total win in a fairly small place, but packed, a packed, smallish venue in Manchester. Just great. So there you go, Rivers of Nihil. I think I've finally put that ghost to rest. I can now sleep at night. Let me know what you think. They've got a lot of fans. I suspect several of them will turn up. And I'll see you soon. Bye bye.